I dated a girl once, and when we broke up, she said, I wasted all this time with you. Oh. I go, I thought we were dating. I guess every relationship when it's over is a waste. Like, what? That's so bizarre. The jealousy thing about the breakup is it's so normal. It's so hard for people to not be jealous. Very few people ever break up and go, hey man, she's cool. It just didn't work out. I was a dick. She needed some growing. We both needed time away. It's interesting, man. It's an interesting thing when you decide to touch naked bodies with a person, right? You like create this bond by doing things with your bodies and spending time together, and then you separate. That's how you know, like, when you date someone and it's cool, when they're good, you get it. Like I dated this girl long time ago who's super negative, just super negative all the time. And then I dated this other girl right afterwards who was not negative at all. She was always laughing about stuff and joking around no matter what. Like even if like her car could get in an accident, she'd take a deep breath and go, well, that car's fucked up. And she would start laughing. And I was like, oh, there's different ways to handle things. Like if you get stuck with your high school sweetheart and she's a pain in the ass forever, like you never understand. Like there are the exact same circumstances. One person is going to handle it completely differently. And if you're with that person, it's going to be a totally different experience where it'll be a bonding experience versus them woe is meing for the next 6 months and bringing it back to, I can't even look at a Taurus because it reminds me of when I got in that accident. Buddy of mine, he dated an actress. And then it was just, it was just brutal. Everything was career this, career that. It was about her career. He was trying to help her career. And then they broke up. And he's like, I'm never getting married again. A month later, he's with this new chick and he's living with her 2 months later. And then he's married 6 months later. I'm like, what happened? He goes, I realized it wasn't that I didn't want to be married. He goes, I just didn't want to be married to her. He goes, I realized, like, there's some people out there that I get along great with.
Yeah.
And if you don't bail on a bad relationship, you don't know that you can be, and you are going to be different. That's the other thing. Like I'm different with different people. You're different with something, like you react better to certain people and certain people's personalities. You jive better with them. You have more fun with them. It's more entertaining. Well, I always tell guys, strive to be the person you pretend to be when you're trying to get laid. Mm-hmm. If you can be that person, that real person all the time, which is very difficult to do. But if you can be that person most of the time, if not all the time, you'll have a better life.